On the news tonight, normalcy returns to Ojota and Ikorodu environs as newly deployed Lagos Police Chief moves to work with traditional institutions on security during the elections, plus latest in the world of entertainment and sports. Good evening. You're welcome to the news at 7. I am Ntami Egbe. Now the news in detail. Normalcy has returned to Mile 12, K2 and Ojota areas of Lagos after an early morning unrest in some parts of the state. Kehinde Adebisi has an update on the situation.
Lagos residents living around Ikorodu, Mile 12, K2 and Ojota area of Lagos woke up to a disturbing scenario as vehicles were hurriedly turned back due to the activities of hoodlums who took laws into their own hands. Within a short period of time, security agencies were deployed to the scene to restore sanity. Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Udeyi, who confirmed the situation, says there is free movement of people around these areas now, and citizens have no reason to fear.
What's primary to us is to ensure that there is no breakdown of law and order, which we have ensured. So we've commenced investigation into what really transpired, what led to this. So as I speak to you, I can't give you confirmation of what all of this is about, but we have ensured that there is peace and order everywhere.
While urging Lagos residents to be vigilant, he gave assurance of safety that men of the Nigeria Police Force are fully on ground to monitor the situation. In Lagos, Kehinde Adebisi, NTA News.
With few days to the presidential election, the newly deployed Commissioner of Police in Lagos, Idowu Owohunwa, says the command will forge sustainable partnership with traditional institutions to effectively police the state during and after the general elections. He stated this when he paid a courtesy call on the palace of Real One Akiolu. Musa Toliat has details.
The visit to the Palace of Oba of Lagos by the Commissioner of Police, Idowu Owohunwa, and his predecessor, now Assistant Inspector General of Police, Abiodun Alabi, was not only meant to solicit partnership with the traditional institution, but also to seek invaluable professional advice from Oba of Lagos, who was once a police officer.
Brother Father is one of us who has mentored some of us and made us to get to the level we are today under his mentorship.
The rich knowledge we can get from you can help us in our drive to restore the lost privacy of the people.
Oba Wilwan Akiolu advised the leadership of the police command to work with community development associations to earn people's trust and confidence so that they would be willing to offer useful information to the police when the need arises.
One thing, honesty and sincerity of us. What you don't want any civilian to do to you, don't do it to any civilian because you are in uniform. By the grace of God, you will not die in uniform, you will retire one day and go back to them.
The visit offered a platform for the AIG Zone 2 and Commissioner of Police to reassure residents of secured and peaceful elections scheduled for February 25 this year.
So my task has been made easy. We have the citizens who are very enlightened, who are very security conscious. Mine is to put to bear community policing tools. A warning must be sounded that those that are preparing to disrupt the peace of the state, taking advantage of the freedom associated with democracy, will definitely have a date with the police.
The Commissioner of Police says the command is forging more partnerships and engaging in wide consultation to ensure Lagos is crime-free. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The Nigeria Police has reaffirmed its commitment to protecting lives and property before, during, and after the general elections. The pledge was reiterated by new Commissioner of Police in Lagos, Idowu Owohunwa. Larry Gbeleyi reports.
With the upcoming general election around the corner, the Nigerian police have been into their schedule in all facets of security. They have also been in continuous dialogue with major political figures and campaign monitoring. The outgoing police commissioner and the newly installed Lagos State Police Commissioner urged both officers and men of the force to continue to be diligent in the implementation of the laid down security timetable of the force.
For upcoming elections, we have reached an advanced stage in our election security preparations under the legs of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, headed by President Electoral Commissioner and myself as a board chairman. And barring the police and other agencies on board, I trust my successor to seamlessly continue with the plans and deliver a safe and secure atmosphere for the election.
We reminded that the immediate task must deal with has to do with the upcoming general elections as they affect Lagos State. The outgoing Commissioner of Police has briefed me in detail on the strategies and action plan for the exercise. As we commence the process of giving data to these plans, I wish to assure Lagosians of our firm resolve and full preparedness of Lagos State Police Command to ensure that the process is peaceful, secure, and credible.
The new Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Idowu Omowa, has now taken over from the acting Assistant Inspector General Abiodun Alabi, who is now in charge of Zone 2 of the force, comprising Lagos and Ogun States. In Lagos, Larry Milayi, ETA News.
To ensure the African continent is properly positioned for the global stage, there is the need for human capital development. This was emphasized at the Nature's Renaissance International Limited, NRI's send-forth ceremony in Lagos. The reports. A critical goal of human capacity development is that of maximizing people's potential to contribute to the development of our nation. This was the message at the Professor Clinton Brown Foundation send-forth ceremony, brainchild of Nature's Renaissance International Limited, NRI, as the founder stressed on giving back to the society.
Today we have opportunity to showcase our pet project, a brainchild of our mother company. It's a platform where we seize the opportunity to give back to mankind. And that we refer to as our corporate social responsibility as an entity that is poised and in pursuit of the development of our great dear continent, Africa. And it's actually a time to make a bold statement that, fixing Africa is a priority. Fixing Africa from within is possible. This is what NRI represents. And as a community, this is what we also represent.
With education globally recognized as the gateway to the future, recipients of the CBO scholarships who were visibly excited express optimism about the future as they anticipate making positive impact in the society.
Here to collect an award from Professor Clinton Brown of the Agbe Scholarship Award that was awarded to today.
Okay, so what's the scholarship about? What are you going to study?
Okay, I'm going to study electrical and electronics engineering at Ardahan University, Turkey. Forward to quality education and a better future.
Feeling excited. Okay. A healthy life is a wealthy life. NRI seeks to uplift people from the scourge of financial strain to a position of wealth by helping people attain health using alternative medicine. In Lagos, we're going to short break now. More reports afterwards. Please stay tuned.
Lent is a season of sober reflection, prayer, fasting, almsgiving, and separation unto God.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? They are risen. As he told you before, he has risen. They could not hold him captive.
MTA Lagos Channel 10 invites churches, individuals to be a part of the blessings of Lent through our program, Lenten Talk. Lenten Talk, a daily 5 minutes broadcast where you hear God's word to feed your spirit throughout the Lenten period. We call on ministers of God, churches, and religious bodies to be a part of Lenten Talk. For more inquiries, please call.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful, and comfortable environment for your event? Then NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place with about 3,065 capacity. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding reception, birthday party, church and school end of the year event. Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops. With just 150,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered and aired on our social diary program, Maryland. For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tejesho, or call our telephone number, Chibuzo 0812-324-5519, Gmo 0803 830-1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, affordable just for you.
You're welcome back. The conduct, understanding and cooperation of electoral play a pivotal role in determining the end product of an election process. In this report, Joel Popola examines the expected responsibilities of the citizens and measures to reduce electoral violence with the national exercise fast approaching. The reports.
While INEC has the constitutional responsibility of conducting elections and political parties expected to present candidates, the choice of who occupies elective offices lies in the thumb of the electorate. So, for the election to achieve the desired result, citizens are expected to turn out to cast their ballot for their preferred candidates. Respect for law and order even while exercising their franchise, respondents say, is a recipe for smooth democratic transition.
It is not everything we see that we react to, because a lot might happen, because we might see in a lot of things. So try to ignore some things that will make you not to do the right things. Act as law-abiding citizens. We don't have to antagonize anybody, all right? We don't have to fall for bribing. They should cast their ballot without allowing anybody to influence them. And monitor.
The orderly conduct of the electorate during the mock accreditation gladdened the heart of many stakeholders, fueling hope that such display of patriotism will be repeated during the main exercise.
Citizens turn out in their numbers. That shows that the citizens really want to participate.
At an enlarged stakeholders meeting, INEC also emphasized need for concerted efforts on voter education to curb vote buying.
Once you get a ballot paper, they don't use telephone again. All the telephone must be dropped. Because people used to, after casting their vote, they will snap it and then go somewhere to go and get money. This, we are also going to ensure that it doesn't happen in Lagos State this year.
And we've been working on the deployment of our human and operational resources. I'm also working closely with members of the public to provide information.
Stakeholders agreed there is no perfect election without a synergy of the electorate, political parties, security operatives, civil societies, and other key players. In Lagos, Joel Popola, NTA News.
In a couple of weeks, after the counting of election votes, the nation will hardly catch a breather before switching gears and counting its population. With this in mind, the National Population Commission has put in place plans and a timetable to ensure the success of the exercise. Lanre Beleyi takes a look at the importance of this to the nation. The reports.
There have been 6 headcounts of citizens in Nigeria since the 1914 amalgamation. The last exercise was in 2006 when Nigeria was ranked the most populous black nation on earth with a population of 200 million. Another census will be carried out this year. There are mixed reactions on it already.
Knowing the normal or the actual number of a country, which helps in also planning. Since they collected us in 2006, it didn't see any advantage on this. It is not necessary for them to count us again.
Chairman National Population Commission Nasser Kwara has confirmed that after the general election, the nation's population census will commence from the 29th of March to the 1st of April 2023.
Questions relating to humans, characteristics,
surroundings, social and economic factors that humans engage in, we ask all these questions during the census. And this data that we now collate is given to the government and is also made available to private sector. It is on this data, the demographic data and all-inclusive data, that the government can look at and have an informed decision.
This will help feasibility studies. And that is the basic foundation you need for any infrastructural development, whether it's a school, whether it's a hospital, whether it's additional housing. The 2023 census, according to the National Population Commission, will be different due to the digital approach to be adopted. They also believe this will reduce controversy, especially with the high-end technology planned to be deployed. In Lagos, Larry Bilayi, NT News.
Nigerian artist Stanley Omadidia, also known as Omale, confesses love for Tiwa Savage, sends her bouquets of flowers. Plus, Hollywood star Bruce Willis is diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. This and more with Omolala Ebenezer.
Singer Stanley Omadidia, popularly known as Omale, has left many talking after he sent his colleague Tiwa Savage, whom he appears to be crushing on, bouquets of roses. Tiwa Savage took to her Instagram story to show off the beautiful gifts Omale got her. His gift to Tiwa Savage stirred some reactions as he also posted a tweet saying he loves her. He wrote, "I love Tiwa Savage too." However, another reason for the reaction is that the so-so singer currently has a picture of Tiwa Savage as his profile picture on Twitter. Nigerian singer Daniel Benson and Instagram comedian Caramel Plug have taken a swipe at each other. It all started when Caramel said on one of the podcast episodes, Bants and Confessions, that women have men for everything, and any guy who wants a submissive woman must be willing to take care of all our needs because she's dropping every other options for him. In response, singer Benson also weighed in on the matter. The singer took to his Instagram account to label their opinions stupid ideas. Other celebrities also appear to share the singer's sentiments, as many have criticized the comedian. Now to the foreign scene, Hollywood star Bruce Willis is diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. Relatives of the 67-year-old actor says he will be stepping away from his successful career after being diagnosed with a condition affecting his cognitive abilities. His relatives say he will be stepping away from his acting, adding that the sickness causes changes to his personality, behavior, languages, and movement due to the area of the brain that it affects. In Lagos, Omolala Ebenezer for Entertainment News.
Let's now get the weather forecast from around Lagos Metropolis. Up next is sports updates.
The Flying Eagles of Nigeria observed its preparatory protocols Friday in Egypt ahead of the Under-20 AFCON scheduled to commence on Sunday with different training sessions. The team's first match is against Senegal on Sunday. In cycling, Nigeria's elite female cyclist and National Sports Festival champion Eze Ukpeseraye has qualified for the next year's 33rd Olympic Games scheduled to hold in Paris, France, following her outstanding performance at the just concluded African Cycling World Championship in Ghana. Eze qualified after she hit 250 points, winning gold in the elite women race. The Delta State-born cyclist beat 47 other cyclists in the 72-kilometer race with a time of 2 hours and 36 minutes.
Just training at home to go for it is not going to be easy for me, so I really want to appeal with the government to sponsor us for some training.
In golf, debutant Chigozie Awuna beat all other contenders to win the net prize of the 2023 Lady Captain Day Tournament of Ikoyi Club Ladies subsection after playing off handicap 35 and a net score of 69. Linda Obieze was the gross winner with handicap 14 and gross score of 87. Past captain Lola Ajibola emerged overall best in the order of merit event.
I didn't know it's coming. We are just playing, doing it as if nothing.
I am so excited and fulfilled. In another news, to continue the development of the culture of long-distance running in Nigeria, about 30,000 runners across the country and beyond are expected to feature at the maiden edition of Abuja International Marathon, scheduled for April 29, 2023. Organizers of the event revealed in Lagos that the race will be in 3 categories.
From a primary and secondary school level, teaching them about healthy lifestyle.
And I can assure you that all the comments are there.
The full marathon, which will see the runners take off from the city gate and terminate at the Eagle Square. With sports update, Olumide Guntola, NT News.
That's the news at 7 at NT Lagos Channel 10. Thanks for watching. I am Ntamiegbi. Good evening.